Hi there, my name is Colin. I'm the co-founder and lead developer of Highways. In this video, I'm going to show you how to connect your WooCommerce instance directly to Intercom. Before I get started, I'd like to let you know that all our apps are free to try for up to 14 days, meaning if you want to pause the video now and follow along with me, you'll be able to do so with no credit card required. So to get started, you're going to need to come to highways.io, which is our main website, or to the Intercom App Store and look for WooCommerce. So this is what it looks like on our website, but if you're in the App Store in Intercom, you'll be looking for WooCommerce by Highways. And to get started, you gotta click sign in to install, which means you gotta sign into Intercom first, or you can come back to our website and click start now. But before you do that, you're going to need to get your API keys from WooCommerce. And to do that, you're going to need to log into your WooCommerce instance. I have a demo instance set up here, so this is a standard WordPress dashboard. And if you come into WooCommerce here on the left-hand side, then choose Settings, and then click Advanced here, the top right tab, and then move across to REST API. You'll be able to generate an API key. Now, depending on what plugins or apps you're currently using, you may have already made a REST API. I always recommend creating an API key specifically for the instance you'll be using. So in our instance here, we're going to be using Intercom. So I can click Add Key or create a new API key. We can give it a name. I generally say use a name that you know. So Intercom Canvas app for Highways. You can choose the user. I recommend using an admin user or a user with at least shop manager privileges. And in terms of permissions, make sure you choose read and write and click generate API key. So these are the two keys you will need for the installation process. And to start that installation process, come over to Highways and click start now. Once you've gone through that installation process, which is really quick, you just need to authorize Intercom and then enter your API keys. You'll be brought back to your Intercom inbox, and this is what it looks like here. And I have two conversations open, one of which is an existing customer, Max Doe, and Henry Ford is a new customer who is not in WooCommerce. When we search for customers in WooCommerce, we link by the Intercom qualified email address, meaning henry@example.com is the email we'll be looking for. If an order exists with that email address as the billing email address, we'll be able to pull it in and show it to you. So you can see Henry here is not currently a customer and currently has no orders. So if we wish, we can create a customer, but also bearing in mind that you do not need to create a customer for Intercom to find them. So therefore, you can have orders from guest orders. As long as the email matches, you'll be able to see them in Intercom. So we're going to create a customer for Henry. Going to click create customer. We'll automatically populate the full name, the username, and the email. If you wish to change the username, you can. Just bear in mind it must be unique for that WordPress instance, and click create customer. This will create the customer in WordPress, and we'll also send an email to the customer to set their password and also to log in. So if I click done, the canvas will reload. And if I click Henry here himself, it'll give me some information about the user, for example, their ID, their username, first name, last name, their role, when they're created, etc. I can also jump directly to WooCommerce by clicking View on WooCommerce, and this will bring me to their user profile in WordPress. Coming back, we can once again see that this user currently has no orders. However, I'm going to choose the Max Doe conversation to show you what it looks like when a user actually has orders. So as the canvas reloads, I can see they have one order, which gives them the order ID and when it was placed, along with the current status, which is pending. If I click that order, we'll be able to see some information about it. For example, the ID, the order number, status, currency, totals, tax, etc., along with the line items. And if I click those line items, it will bring me directly to those products on my store. I can also create a refund and add an order note. So for example, if this user has chatted to us, we can say user chatted to us on Intercom. We're going to choose it as a order note, so it's internal, and click add note. And this will add the order note in WooCommerce itself. And we can click done. If we want, we can also refund this order. We can click the order itself, scroll to the end and create a refund. So this user has spent $49 with us. We're going to refund the full amount. And the reason is going to be a promotion, let's say. And we can issue the refund. What's important to realize here is this issues the refund via the WooCommerce system, so therefore you can see an error has occurred. Because this particular payment gateway does not support refunds, so there are certain payment gateways in WooCommerce that don't support automatic refunds, you may need to manually do this. However, certain payment gateways, for example Stripe, support this automatically, so the refund will be processed for you. Coming back to the home page once again, A nice little feature we've added is the ability to see your coupons. For example, if you're chatting to a customer and you want to offer them a discount to make a purchase, if you click view coupons, this will pull in all the coupons available on your WooCommerce instance. So for example, we have a 10% coupon here, which is free 10 off. However, it's currently expired, so expired in February. If you wish, you can go into WooCommerce, create new coupons, and they'll be available to your agents while they're chatting. Before I go, there's one key question we're always asked about this plugin or extension for Intercom, and is that, do you need to install a plugin to use it? The answer is no. Our Intercom app interfaces directly with the WooCommerce REST API, meaning you don't need to install any plugins, there's no overhead and no bloat in WordPress. So that's been a really quick overview of the WooCommerce integration for Intercom. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Feel free to reach out to us at highways.io. And we very much look forward to supercharging your workday both in WooCommerce and Intercom. Talk soon.